Last week we spoke about that moment when John the Baptist recognised Jesus as the Messiah, which was, of course, when Jesus came to him to be baptised in the River Jordan. This was the beginning of Jesus' ministry here on earth. Now, the day after Jesus' baptism in the Jordan, John, along with two of his disciples, were standing, just having a bit of a chat, when Jesus walked by. As he did, John just spoke out these words, "Behold the Lamb of God." You can read that story for yourself in the Gospel of John in chapter 1. Those two disciples of John immediately left John and they began to follow Jesus. One of those men was Andrew. Now, Andrew had a brother called Simon. And Andrew was so excited about what he saw in Jesus that he went and found his brother, Simon, later known as Peter, Jesus renamed him, and he brought Simon Peter to Jesus. I love Andrew's excitement. When he makes this amazing discovery, he just has to tell someone about it. We have found the Messiah. A similar thing happened the next day when Jesus went to Galilee, which is where he found Philip. Jesus simply says to Philip, "Follow me." What did Philip do? Of course, he followed Jesus. And he also went and found his friend Nathanael. Nathanael was also known as Bartholomew. Philip then told him about Jesus of Nazareth. Nathanael's answer, interesting. "Oh, can anything good come out of Nazareth?" Did you hear that line? It sounds a little like community jealousy in a way. We might follow sporting groups or sporting teams from this place or that place, and community rivalry often is quite strong. In a way, we expect that parochial approach. But if we live our lives with this focus, we can easily miss the big news simply because we have a bias, perhaps about a place or even a person. There are people whom we have heard about who may have a reputation which precedes them. It may only be hearsay, but if we're able to get alongside of them, we may discover a beautiful person inside, longing to be loved, longing to be appreciated and to be befriended. And to be befriended, I should say. I love that Philip encouraged Nathanael to come and see for yourself. He encouraged Nathanael not to make a judgment, rather to find out for himself about Jesus. It's not necessarily a smart move to make those flippant comments, and if you are that way inclined, please consider these thoughts. Do we need to say it? Is it helpful? How will it impact the lives of those people around you, those in hearsay? When he went to see Jesus, Nathanael was amazed at how Jesus spoke into his life. And yet again, Jesus makes a difference in the lives of these men. He saw the potential in people, whereas we might have missed it. They were just ordinary people, garden variety if you like, but Jesus called them to bloom where they're planted. Without doubt, these men may never have reached their full potential, but they can, and indeed they will, even if they do make a whole lot more mistakes along the way. Most of us are simply works in progress. Jesus is the promised one. John the Baptist identified him as the Messiah. Jesus later asked Peter this question, and it's recorded for us in Matthew 16. Who do you say that I am? Now that's a great question for you and me today. It's a great question for us to consider. Have a wonderful week, and may God richly bless you.